Attention, everybody who would like to remove the rich from power, to have real, not fake democracy, with no rich and no poor. I would like to tell you how I'm trying to build a movement that has that goal explicitly, because it takes a huge mass movement that is explicitly trying to do that to make it happen. I live in Boston, Massachusetts, where there is a community known as Brighton-Allston. It's 2 zip codes inside of the larger city of Boston. And an organization was formed there recently called the Brighton-Allston Community Coalition. And it was formed because it's trying to get more affordable housing, which is a huge issue in Brighton-Allston because the real estate developers have been buying up land, building very expensive luxury condominiums and luxury rentals that are driving up the rents, driving up property taxes, and forcing a lot of regular people who have lived there maybe for generations to have to leave because they can't pay the rising rents or property taxes. In other words, gentrification. And people are really pissed at this in Allston Brighton. So this organization is trying to get more affordable housing, and it's also got some other reform demands for better public transportation and things like that. I joined the organization and decided that I would like to try to persuade it to become an explicitly egalitarian revolutionary organization, for it to explicitly say that its goal is not only its current goals, but also to remove the rich from power, to have real, not fake democracy, with no rich and no poor. So how am I going to do that? The big obstacle, of course, is that even though people in the organization, for the most part, would love that egalitarian revolutionary goal to happen, they mostly probably think that it would be a big mistake for the organization itself to say that was its goal, because they think that would drive people away, that they would lose support in the general public. So I intend to show them that actually it's the opposite. If the organization said that it was for removing the rich from power, to have real, not fake democracy with no rich and no poor, guess what? It would gain support from the general public. And so to show that that's true, I've been collecting signatures on a statement that I wrote. And the statement, I'll read to you right now. The title of it is No Rich and No Poor. And it says, "We, the undersigned, joined, or are hereby joining, the Brighton-Allston Community Coalition, the BACC, because its goals, including adequate affordable housing and good public transportation and an end to gentrification, are part of our larger goal, removing the rich from power, to have real, not fake democracy with no rich and no poor. We hope that the BACC will declare that it also aims for this larger goal. That would make us be even more enthusiastic members of it." So the statement looks like this, even though it might be mirror backwards for you. And at the bottom of it, there's room for 3 people to sign it and to print their name and to give their street address, and then optionally their email and or their telephone number. And here are the sheets of paper that have, each of them has 3 signatures, for a total of 487 signatures of people who now have joined the BACC by signing a statement saying not only that they want to join it, but that they hope that it will declare that it also aims to remove the rich from power, to have real, not fake democracy with no rich and no poor. Now, I aim to get 1,000 signatures, which I'm almost halfway there now. And then on the basis of those 1,000 signatures, which I will give the membership forms that I have to the BACC, I will try to make a persuasive argument to persuade the organization to do what these 1,000 people who have joined it are asking it to do, which is to declare that it's for removing the rich from power and so forth. And I've written an article about what I'm doing called Revolutionary Community Organizing. It contains the 10-point argument that I intend to make to try to persuade the organization to become egalitarian revolutionary explicitly. and I urge you to read it. The URL is at the bottom of this YouTube video for you to see. And if this succeeds, it'll be one of perhaps the first explicitly revolutionary organization of any substantial size in the United States for about 100 years. And it'll be the first step to creating more such organizations elsewhere and building a truly large movement of, hundreds of millions of people, the kind of movement that can really win. Thank you very much.